Spain's Travian Let's Play, Episode 5. With mad tunes in the background. Our adventure was silver, unfortunately. We're going to send our hero to our cropper now. Okay, so we need a rally point. Change hero home village. Basically, we want all resources in our cropper, so we're going to change our hero up there. 3.5 hours it will take. We got that item too in an adventure, so that's going to help. That will cut down the time. Okay, so we have our first lot of resources coming in now. Gonna spend it down so we don't overflow here. We've got 5 minutes, so it's not too bad. We're just gonna spam the crop fields. Chuck in a few granary levels too. Okay, and then we're all spent down for our next lot. We've got 4 minutes. Our next resources are arriving. We'll go in and spend these down. We won't gold that field. And we're on the level 3s now. We're doing really well. Already got a 769 production. Two and a half minutes to that next lot. Our last set of resources is here. Again, just croplands. Also, the reason I saved the grain mill is because we're going to put it in our cropper to get the free level on it, because it's much more efficient that way. So we'll NPC it down because it's 2 AM and we definitely need some sleep. So we've got what we wanted. We can grab another 4 fields here from that NPC. So that's really good. And we are cruising along right now. Takes us above 1,000 per hour already, which is pretty fantastic. So let's go and turn these off. So that just means we won't get reports from us sending resources to ourselves. I find it annoying, some people don't. Also, some people don't know about this. You can put many reports or troop movements in the rally point, so you can set it higher, so you don't have to scroll through many pages. It's just all lined up like that. That's a really neat idea. Not a lot of people actually know about it. And our merchants are home in 2.5 hours, so we're going to set our alarm to wake up then. I'm most likely going to do it from my phone, so there won't be a clip. But 2.5 hours, we don't max in 2.5 hours, so we're set and we can now go to sleep. So we're back, and overnight we've got a lot of croplands up. We've done a bit of pushing, and we're still pushing now. We've just sent these in. We'll send another lot in a few minutes. But we just got to keep going with the croplands. Keep going. Getting close to building our grain mill too. Look at Curently. We need 5 level, so level 5 tiles times 2. And level 4 tiles times 13. So we're really closing in on that at the moment. Okay, so we have enough to NPC our grain mill, which we're going to do, because we got a free level out of it, so it's actually worth it. And we're going to insta build it, see how much our crop goes up. So it went up about 180 or so. Merchants just landed, and just spend them down. I'll wait for our next ones. All merchants just landed. So all our merchants have landed. We've gold up our fields, and we're doing quite well. Almost 3k. So our adventure landed from our 15 cropper, and we got scouts from it. 27 scouts from the adventure, which is pretty nice for our new village. It's good. Soon we'll have to NPC our crop down, and in 6 minutes our other merchants are home. Got all our merchants going back to our new village. It's going pretty good. 3,100, and we've got a cropland 6 finishing soon. Didn't decide to NPC it. Upgrade our granary so it holds at least 4 hours, maybe even 5, just so we don't use as much gold NPCing. Now it's time to go watch the footy. The remaining of our resources just landed. I'm going to spend it down now. Okay, so we're just getting our warehouse and granary out for the night. So we have some big storage. We've got resources coming in from our spawn village, but we're going to go into bed in a second, just wait for them on our phone. And we're going to get our last level 6 cropland now. So we've got all level 6s complete, which is pretty fantastic at this stage. We're above 4,500 crop production now. And if we look at our notes down here, this is for building 150% 15 cropper. We are now at this stage here, so we're up to grain mill level 3, and soon we'll be taking an oasis. We need 11 level 7 fields, and then we can actually go for our heroes mentioned level 10 and our first oasis. While we have no troops to clear the actual oasis, we still have a few cages left over that we can use. And they're not big animals in the oasis. We still have 34 cages. We haven't bought anything on the auction since we've got our new village, so that's been good in silver spending. And yeah, we're doing really well at the moment. Our warehouse and our granary lasts 3 hours and 50 minutes, which is exceptional. It'll allow us to get actually a decent rest in between alarms of the night. So we've got all our tiles to where they need to be to take our first oasis, and we're going to work on that now. I've started the hero's mansion and I've done the calculations. It's going to take roughly 16 hours, but that's without resources from the spawn, so that'll hurry it along a little bit. Okay, so some resources have arrived. I've put our hero's mansion up, and what I'm doing now is actually raiding the oasis around me. I'm using cages. I put a bit into silver, and we're taking the animals from the oasis and we're going to raid it with our heavy cavalry we got from an adventure, and that way we're going to get our hero's mansion quicker. Okay, so we're still raiding. We've landed 3 raids so far, and we've got full bounty on every single raid. It's really good. So we've made an extra 3,600 resources. This is extremely good. That's like half an hour's production. So some animals started spawning again. 18 rats. We've lost 1 heavy cav, but it's not too bad. So we have our hero's mansion level 8 queued, which is really nice. We've been raiding oases pretty much all day, trying to bring in that maximum amount of resources. We're getting full bounties. We only lost that 1 so far, and pretty much full bounties. We completely clean that oasis and then we clear another one. We use cages to clear them. Just make sure we take all the crocodiles and all the tigers out, and then we clean the rest of the crappy animals with our hero, and then it's free raiding, free resources. So we have 18,000 resources coming in from our spawn village, and I've done the calculations for level 9 and 10 heroes mansion. 39,000 is what it will cost all up, but we have that 18,000 coming in, so it brings it down to 21,000. And we divide that by our production in our cropper, which is 2.8 more hours, and we'll have it. But also our rating is going to decrease that quite a fair bit over that period. So yeah, let us hope rating goes well. Let's check the area around us now, see what's going on around us. So we have an alliance member settled here, Cade Shadow, and then we have this alliance has decided to settle around us for some unknown reason. KAM. Not sure what they're doing, but they have 1, 2, 3 villages. This guy has 9 croppers, growing quite fast. He's actually in the top 10 climbers. If we go back here and have a look, GH is in the top 10 climbers. So the only conclusion I can come to from that is he's pushing all his resources into population to try and get that top climber ribbon. He also seems like a fairly heavy gold user by his outfit. He's got the map, the boots and that helmet. And yeah, so that's what we have to deal with so far. Doesn't look too bleak at the moment. If we have a look at all the croppers around us here, we can see, so they're starting to get taken up. I actually suspect more people will probably try and settle these ones soon. Maybe more of his alliance, make things interesting. And then there's another one of his alliance out here, and my nearest alliance players is Mugo, other than Cade Shadow, of course. So it should be interesting server by the looks of it so far.